This is the most degenerate, the most sickening, the most evil post that I've ever seen.
Are the bottoms getting enough fiber? Well, if not, HelloFresh for the month of Pride is making sure that they are adding extra fiber to their meals. I think this is really thoughtful of them for the gays. Look, happy Pride. We love bottoms. Thanks, HelloFresh.
I want to tell you guys about the 250 merch. Make sure you go to tatumstore.com, tatumstore.com. I got a couple shirts I want to show you. Happy birthday to the United States of America, 250th birthday. This is our best seller right here, the one I got, which is pretty cool. 250, got the eagle on there, got the stamp. You cannot get this with this quality anywhere else. I'm just letting you know. Everybody that shop on our store, you know what it is. We got 30,000 reviews, 5-star reviews, and almost 200,000 customers. So it's a legitimate store. They got legitimate merch. Get you some of the merch today, tatumstore.com. This is the most ridiculous post that I've ever seen in my life. This is the most degenerate, the most sickening, the most evil post that I've ever seen when it comes to a business trying to be inclusive. Do you know how nasty this is right here? Let me read it to you so you can understand what I'm saying. We know eating isn't always a top priority this month. Think about this, a food company. We used to order this HelloFresh. Wife used to whip it up in the kitchen. We thought HelloFresh was a good idea. I never order this sugar honey iced tea again. We know listen, we know eating isn't a priority. Put it on the thing. We know eating isn't always a top priority this month. Why would a food company say we know eating isn't a priority? I'm going to tell you why. I'm finna get raw and uncut. Your kids watching, take them out the screen. You know why they say people ain't eating? Because when you eat, you got a boo-boo. And these people trying to reference men doing this with other men. This is what they referencing. Listen, we respect that. But for those of you who are prepping for what? Prepping for some other man to be on your back. We have an extensive lineup, extensive lineup of high fiber recipes available. Why is that, Matt, high fiber? Because somebody was telling me how this worked. I guess you need high fiber for your bowels to move. And they got a thing called prepping in the gay community where you eat certain stuff or you clean your booty hole out. So another man can be doing that in there. God made it a one-way street. And y'all trying to turn that thing into a freeway. That's nasty. And a food company talking about that is even crazier. They got other people comment on this. Look, discount code bottoms up. If you know anything about the community, a bottom is the dude that's on a bottom. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be too graphic, but there's one on the top. He on top of the man on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And so they are referencing that in their discount code. Grindr, which is a gay male site, or whatever it is. I think it's dating. It's still the same thing. It's like, what's that swipe one? Tinder. They swiping just to be hidden. That's all it is. They swiping the hookup. So you might as well be, but somehow you pay a subscription and you don't go to jail over this stuff. But if you went to a hotel room and did it, you go to jail. It's all wrong, but y'all get what I'm saying. Grindr even commented. Then this person over here, let's go to this one. This person over here said fiber is such a mystery because it helps people get their gut in order and also helps people get their gut rearranged. Do you know what they saying when they say gut rearranged? We adults. That's called penetration. That means that they doing that and they booty hole falling out. What is it called when the booty fall out? Prolapse. Why don't HelloFresh, somebody asked them, do y'all have a prolapse diet? When you're doing all that nasty stuff and your booty don't work no more, they got people on colostomy bags. I'm probably saying it wrong. Because their butt don't work. They got to sew their booty up and do all that stuff. That's nasty. It's nasty. It's nasty. And why would a food company be pushing this? Let me just say this. Imagine if a straight company did this, and y'all talking about sex positions and somebody doggy style and all this old crazy stuff that they saying on their food. People be outraged. They'll be so outraged that we would never hear the end of it. How dare these people? They get banned, but when you can do stuff like this. It's crazy to me, man. What does society come to that we talking about sex in a food network that's supposed to be giving you food, and they talking about they prep you to be doing sex? I thought Pride was about just loving somebody. But see, we know the truth about the Pride Month, and I told my wife this, and she disagreed with me a little bit. I said, I bet people that actually live the gay lifestyle are embarrassed by this. It's one of those things where people are like, why y'all gotta reduce the community down to sex and debauchery? I don't think most people really buying this. I think most people who are gay, even though I don't agree with the lifestyle, they just trying to live their life, man. They just love who they love, man. Love who you love. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Y'all ain't in my house. I'm not feeding nobody. Y'all not prepping in my house. I don't care what you do. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Like I'm gonna make more money because you doing what you doing. I ain't got nothing to do. I don't even know y'all. So it ain't really got nothing to do with me. But at the end of the day, quit pushing it on other people. People shouldn't have to be hearing about this. Show me another holiday or another month celebration where to celebrate a culture or to celebrate a group of people, you got to talk about sex and debauchery. Like, I don't believe people should be doing their Pride Month stuff anyway. But if you're going to do it, how about you talk about love. Talk about people being normal. You know what I mean? Not what they doing in the bedroom. It's almost like we have a straight Pride Month and let's talk about sex positions and y'all know what I'm talking about. Running a 2-man, or a 3-man. I don't know what some of y'all need Jesus. So y'all doing 2-man and 3-mans and y'all swinging. I remember how I was living in Anthem, and there was these blue lights. I thought it was Back to Blue. I said, dang, so a lot of people love police officers in this community. I thought they were Back in the Blue. They had blue lights in their thing. Somebody said, no, they're swingers. So you know that they swinging at their residence. So they put a blue light in the patio or something. I said, God help me. What are y'all doing? All right. What is the other dating coach? Oh, that's the other clips that these people are doing. I think I done said enough. Y'all know it's bad. It's terrible. Cancel your HelloFresh. I mean, you ain't got to do nothing. I don't know. I would cancel it. I don't want any company come out and do this. I won't work with you. Y'all doing too much. You embarrassing people. You're dumb.